Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Legends from the Past and the Future show. Me and my boy Rod. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Everything's good, brother. We all on point. We got a hot show for y'all tonight. I'm happy to be here as usual. Other folk out there got other things going on, and we ready to get the show started. Y'all about to meet a very, very amazing woman. Amazing.
Yes, they are. You know, but before we bring her on, Raj, I got to make a few announcements. Number one, in August of 2027, from the 8th through the 15th, the Legends from the Past and Future show will be cruising. We'll be cruising out of Baltimore. So get with me. Call me, look at the name on this flyer, book your cabin today. Book your cabin today. Now, also, I got to mention our sponsors, Raj. Got to mention our sponsors.
Hit them up.
I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. JT Jones of J&J Realty Investment Group, Mr. Carl Henson of Image Power Incorporated, and Mr. Ivy Stokes, the CEO and co-founder of My Econ Incorporated. All right, Raj, I think it's time, man. What do you think? I think it's time. You think it's time?
Time for the folk to meet another legend.
Well, we're going to bring her. She's waiting to come on, so we're going to bring her on now. Coming to the stage is none other than the Dr. Evangelist Bertha Winston. Welcome to the show, sis.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited. Be here with these young gentlemen.
It's great to have you. I tell you, it's a long time coming, but you're here. We got you.
Yeah, yes. My good friend. I mean, way back 11, 12 years now.
12 years, I'm telling you. Well, let's start things off. This is what we do here on the Legend from the Past and Future show. We travel back, and then we come forward. So tell everybody, where were you born and raised?
I was born and raised in Franklin, Virginia. And now I reside in District Heights, Maryland.
District Heights. So
Southern Belle.
Yeah. So what's some of the things you did while growing up?
Growing up, I grew up on the farm, so I was a sharecropper. I picked cotton, I chopped peanuts, I did all those kind of things. The hogs, the pigs, the cows, and the horses, and you name it. Country. I'm a country girl.
Well, I got to ask you this question. Does cows have chocolate milk?
Heck no. Let me ask you a question. How does a cow eat green grass and bring out white milk?
Hey, look, wait a minute. I'm asking the questions here, okay? Right.
That's what we think about.
Yeah,
that's a good question right there.
She's showing off already, huh?
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Get it in.
Now, sis, what are some of the things you used to do? Were you actively in sports, or were you a cheerleader, or
no?
Was there anybody that you looked up to in particular?
I didn't have time. I had to work on the farm.
There you go.
All right. Okay.
We didn't have no extra days. We had to work. We only went to school when it rained or snowed. I'm serious. People don't understand. When you're from the country and you sharecropping, you don't have no time. You work.
Wow.
Yeah. Sun up to sundown.
Okay. All right.
For $2 a day.
Not $2.
$2 a day.
What?
In the hot sun. Yes.
Ooh. Wow. Now, did you you married? How many children do you have?
I have 3 lovely kids. I'm married to my husband for 57 years.
Wait a minute. How long?
5'7".
5'7".
Yeah. It deserves it.
That's
I'm
right.
serious. Is he around today?
He's upstairs. I'm downstairs. I had to come away and get, you told me not to be around no noise, so I had to come in the basement.
I understand. Yes, I understand. I understand. So how old are your children?
Cheryl just turned 60.
Okay.
Sean is 55. And my son is 39 or 40. One of them.
So is there
After a while, you can't keep up.
I understand. So now is there anybody that's going to carry on your tradition of being a
Say that again.
Is there anybody that's going to take on your mantle of being an author, entrepreneur, doctor?
My middle daughter she's my shero. She's my supporter. So whatever mom do, she's there to support, and I appreciate that so much.
Oh, that's awesome.
My oldest daughter, she's doing her own thing. And my son, he supports me. He's a minister as well.
Okay. So before I pass to Roger, I've noticed that you've been getting awards for everything. Every time I turn around, there's an award you're getting. Right? So what is the latest award you just received? And then let everybody know what GLEBM Leadership Excellence is about.
That's a magazine out of Nigeria that I was featured on. It's an organization that has her own magazine. And I've done 5 books with her. So she's featured me on several of her magazines.
Okay. That's awesome.
And I just came back from Mobile, Alabama, where I was speaking, and I received an award for my expertise in financing.
Get out of here.
Last week.
I noticed now. You said Mobile, Alabama, but
Mobile, Alabama is where I just came from. Yes.
You're also international.
International, yes. Ghana, Canada, Nigeria, and Dubai. Yes.
Well, Roger, you see what we have to do tonight?
That's why she a legend, man.
Yeah.
That's why she a legend. She been to places people only dream of.
Tell me about it. Why don't you, Raj?
Yeah, as I was reading your bio, I mean, there's a plethora of amazing information in there, But I got a couple questions. What was it like? I mean, you've been on Forbes, you've been on author Allstars. What was it like to be featured in those magazines?
Oh man, it was amazing. It was breathtaking. Yeah, I mean, those was my first ones that I was featured in, and it was just so exciting. And it was just, they did it, and you just be there and you just accept it. So it was an amazing experience. Anytime you're featured on any platform that's beyond you, the norm, it's exciting, and it's awarding, very awarding.
But see, the thing is, you say they did it, and in actuality, you did it. And
I guess I positioned myself.
Right.
I positioned myself to be featured in those magazines. Yes. So, yeah.
So I saw you wrote about 8,000 books.
Yeah, matter of fact, I just finished one.
You just finished another one?
Do another one. Yeah, it's about 20 plus.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like, man, I felt like I was back in college in English class. I was like, oh my God.
That really wasn't my plan. When I wrote the first one, that was, what I really knew I needed to write. That was about my life. Love Like You've Never Been Hurt. That was my first book. So, I hadn't planned to write the other one, but after that, I mean, it just took off. And here I am, 20 plus books in 3 years.
Wow, that's a lot of writing in 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Yeah. But one of them that kind of poke out at me. I mean, all of them seem like they were great. I was looking at the titles. Talk to us about Unshakable Faith.
Unshakable Faith was my beginning when I was diagnosed. I wrote that story about when I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Oh.
So I wrote about that story, and then I touched on how I grew up, being abused and mistreated and molested and those kinds of things. So that was my beginning of the first story. That was a collaboration book. I just put a chapter in that book, and I talked about those things. So then after that chapter, that's when I wrote the book, Love Like You Never Been Hurt. That's the That's the whole story.
Oh,
that's that book. Yeah. So that's how that got started.
Oh, okay.
That started me on my way.
I apologize for bringing up any bad memories.
Oh no, nothing bad about that. Okay, I have to write about it. It has healed so many people, and it's still healing. Sometimes you have to write about your story to get healed. Yes. And then once you write about your story and you're healed, then that's an opportunity for other people to be healed. So that was the purpose of that book, a healing process.
Wow.
And that's exactly what happened.
Well spoken. Yeah. Talk about the path to financial independence.
That's where I met Mr. Armand Wallace.
Oh, you met Armand? Is he in the book?
I think he bought it. I don't think he got in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he was one of the sponsors for that book. That journey was when I was like 62. I wanted to retire, and I wasn't financially set to retire.
Oh, okay.
So I had to reevaluate my finances and where I was, and I wasn't where I needed to be. So I had to start working some strategies in order to be able to retire and be debt-free without having to go and get another job. That's what birthed that book. And now I have a passion of teaching other people how they can do the same thing. That's where that book came from.
Wow, that's amazing. And she teaching people how to be financially free. She's writing books. She's supposed to be retired, but she's doing more work than we did when we was in the Army.
I think I'm doing more than I did when I was working. I never stopped. My husband said, "You ain't retired."
I know, Well, Armin and I
think I've done more since I retired than when I was working. Really?
Oh, okay.
Now I have that freedom to do it.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't have to punch the clock that 9 to 5. So now I got my own time. I could do whatever I want to do when I want it. So that's the purpose of having teach people how to be financial free, where you can do the same things that you did when you was working, but now you have more freedom.
So every day is Friday.
And the finances too,
There you go. So for you, every day is Friday.
Not so much. I just like doing what I do.
That's funny. That's great. I'm gonna turn it over to Armin.
So now, sis.
Yes.
Okay, you've been on covers of different publications like Forbes and author Allstars magazine, Black Women magazine. Talk a little bit about your experience with these different magazines.
Well, you're nominated, and then they give you an opportunity to write an article. Of course they done scope you out. If you're nominated, somebody's going to highly recommend or nominate you. So that's how it works. So when you're nominated, you have a choice to say yes or no. But if you're going to be spotlighted, why wouldn't you say yes? So that's how I end up in a lot of magazines, being nominated. And then people that know you and they know your worth and they know your work and they know what you've been doing and how you're touching people's lives. So they just, go after you, And awesome. Of course, I'm all over the place.
Yes, you are. That's my next question. You just segued into my next question. How do you find the time? You are an evangelist.
Yeah.
your doctoralship. What is that? Talk about
Again, that was a recommendation as well. Highly recommended.
Okay.
Yeah, highly recommended.
So now, how do you find the time to really relax with everything that you have going on? Because every time I turn around, all right, I'm seeing you different places.
Yeah.
You know, and what is your husband saying about you now?
He just supported. He don't want to go, so he don't stop me. And that's a blessing. That's a blessing. Yeah, I mean, it's just in me, you know. That's just my life, you know.
Yeah.
I like being with people. I like collaboration, and that's my life, you know.
That's beautiful. So, what do you feel your greatest accomplishment was or is?
I think my greatest accomplishment was getting the doctorate, and getting the Lifetime Presidential Award. That was huge.
Wow.
I got 2 of them.
Is that right? Talk about that. Talk about that.
Again, you are nominated. People nominate you for these things. You know, when they see your work, they see the things that you're doing in your community, you know, like, you know, teaching finances, trying to help people get out of debt and things like that. And, you know, they just nominate you for those programs, and you know, you just do it.
So now tell me now, you don't mention the name Trump. Which president? Who are you talking about?
We're not going to talk politics. I'm not going in that rabbit hole.
No, that's right.
It is what it is. That's all I can say.
You know, sis, you have one of the most beautiful personalities. You know, how much longer do you see yourself doing what you're doing?
Until I close my eyes.
Oh, man.
Until I close my eyes. Because, I mean, I enjoy what I do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and when you enjoy what you do, it's not a burden, you know. I like being with people. I like helping people. I like encouraging people. I'm just a people's person. And I find myself among a lot of people, you know, mostly women, you know, and because iron sharpen iron, you know, you know that, you know. So I like to be around like-minded people, positive people. I don't like being with negative folk. I ain't got time for that because I'm very positive.
Yes, you are. Yes, you.
I don't need nobody pulling me down.
That's right.
Because I'm going somewhere.
And you know, you're very strong-minded, strong-willed. You know, I'm look.
You know me.
Yes, I've seen you in action, sis.
You know me.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I just love doing what I do. I mean, that's mostly I can say. I love what I do and I enjoy it, you know.
Okay. So now, what church do you attend?
My church is Jesus Way Temple Christian Church.
Okay, so now, when do you see yourself pastoring?
I'm an evangelist, so I minister here and there, you know, but I ain't got time to just, you know, passing over. I let my husband do that. He's the assistant pastor, so I let him do that. I minister wherever I am. One thing they're going to hear when they get in my presence, they're going to hear about finances and they're going to hear about God.
My Lord. Roger on you. And
they'll tell you, you don't have to worry about Dr. Winston. If you get in her presence, she's going to tell you about God and she's going to tell you about finances.
There it is.
So wherever I am, I'm the church.
On that note, we're going to welcome Leona Jenkins, my sister, to the show. And Roger, it's on you, brother.
Yeah, she said she did not hesitate She say husband taking care of that. She don't have you don't have time because I mean, just looking at all the stuff she do, I mean, I'm surprised, we are blessed that she has found time to be with us tonight.
Oh, I take time to be with people. I mean, that's it. I'm a people's person.
Yeah.
So I take time. I'm on. I was on a webinar when he texted me.
Mm-hmm.
I jumped off another webinar to get on this one.
Yeah, she busy. She busy.
I have a webinar like every day.
Wow.
Some during the day and some in the afternoon.
Yeah, we really appreciate you being here. But was finance always your thing, or that came later? Explain to us how you got
when
into
I joined the Financial Success Company, which is a financial company, that's when I dived in. That's been 12 years ago. So I've been a part of that company since for 12 years, and that's what I've done. That's what I do. Yeah, it's a fantastic company to be a part of because it teaches you strategies, it teaches you how to invest, it teaches you how to get your finances in order, and that's what started me with the financial platform of teaching other people what I know, because it's awesome. I mean, you have to have finances to do anything. So that's what I do. I teach how to become financially free, because 70% of our people is living paycheck to paycheck. Don't have no emergency fund. Don't have no investment. Their credit cards are their emergency fund.
Yeah.
And their credit is jacked up. So, I mean, they're not going to tell you, but I know what's happening because I know the statistics. So, yes.
Yeah, it's a blessing not to be worried about the matter of fact. I got a letter from my credit card people the other day talking about, hey, you need to use the credit card. I actually forgot. Guess what it was? It was one of my I had put it in my I was in the kitchen. I put it in my picture frame so I could remember to come back to get it. Never went back. It was just sitting in the picture.
Oh yeah.
So I went and got it, put some gas in the car, and then put it back.
And that's the thing. If you just put $10, get some gas. Once you use it, then you got a whole nother year.
Yeah.
For they'll be coming at you again.
Yeah.
But that's our biggest problem. The U.S. is the largest consumers in the world. The U.S. is the largest, the richest and the largest consumers in the world. And that is not good. That's why everybody want to come here.
The U.S., Almond and I was in the military, and, it's a lot of times we was at places where you definitely couldn't get food 24/7. In this country, you can get food 24/7. That's why we got childhood obesity, childhood diabetes, because, I want something to eat, and they'll run to McDonald's or Burger King and eating all this bad food. And instead of taking 5 or 10 minutes to make something in the house, and 9 times out of 10, their refrigerator got plenty of food in it.
Yes. And that too, and people just impulsive spenders, and I try to teach them that, you got to stop spending unnecessarily.
Right.
And I always tell them, you're going to make somebody rich. Why not yourself?
That boom.
We're making everybody else rich and we are paupers,
That's right.
And the Bible tells us that.
There we go.
Come on.
There we go.
The borrower is slave to the lender.
There you go. Break it down.
Slaves to the lenders. Yes, we're supposed to be the lenders, not the borrowers.
That's right.
Yes.
So, you say you teach. Do you have classes or anything where?
I have a webinar once a month.
Okay.
I do lives on Fridays or whenever I think about it. And workshops. Yeah.
So what programs would you suggest for somebody who's trying to get out of financial debt and move forward?
They have to get in my program.
That sounds like winning to me.
They have to get in my program. I offer them a membership monthly.
See that? So I guess we want to put your information out where someone could come and
Yes, they could contact me at www.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that we put that out so they can get that, because I'm quite sure.
I have a website where they could go and set up a consultation with me, and we go from there.
But y'all hear that?
Yes.
She said she's gonna make time for you to make sure you.
Oh yes. I just want to help people, get free from slavery. Really, that's exactly what it is.
So we can come from slavery, fought from slavery, and then we become a slave to the dollar.
Yes, to debt.
Mm-hmm.
To debt.
A slave.
And most people don't even know what their credit scores are. They so much into debt they don't even know until they go and try to buy a car or a house. Mm-hmm. Then, bam, that's when it hits them. So I try to prepare them before that time comes, if they have already invested in a house or a car or whatever. Yeah,
because see,
he retired in debtfree.com. He already know.
There you go. He already don't put it out there.
He already put it out there. You can go to that website
and get yourself squared away. The doctor is in the house.
Yes.
Make sure that you're going to do that. Get your debt squared away. Find out about your credit scores and all that good stuff.
Yes.
And
it's so important. People, they don't take these things seriously. But I always say your credit score is your adult report card.
Absolutely.
That's your character. That's your characteristic. Everything is from your credit report. Even jobs now. You go look for a job. I had a friend of mine who, she aced the interview. They checked her credit and they wanted to hire her so bad. But because of that, and because she was going to be working with finances,
right,
they couldn't hire her. And
I know there's a lot of government jobs do that, especially at NSA.
The credit report,
even if you're working at the gym.
Wow,
NSA.
That's a new one.
NSA. I had an associate, and he was trying to get a job at NSA, and he went up there and he briefed them, and they do it online, and everything went great. He had his interview, and then, like you said, they checked his credit report, because even though you at the gym, you have to pass through a restricted area to get to the gym. Exactly. So how we gonna give this guy a type of clearance to walk through there? And divorces what broke him down. But his finances, because I'm not gonna say he financially incompetent.
Right.
It's just that her lawyer was better than his.
Yes.
And it broke him down, and he was left with all these bills that he definitely couldn't pay.
Yeah. It makes a difference. So we just need to get our house in order.
Right.
Because we never know, what can hinder us from getting the best job or, getting that house that we needed, whatever we need,
Right.
Credit is key. Credit is just key.
Yeah, that's right. So when you get your credit squared away, you pretty much, if your credit squared away, because top line credit card people be sending you stuff.
Oh yes, you can get anything you want
all the time. And I'm like, I just tear it up and put it in.
I shred them.
I do that as well
every day. They want you to.
What?
Yeah, they do.
3 credit cards. That's it, and that's good enough for me.
That's enough.
And
manage those. Just manage the ones you have.
And I know people who got 10 credit cards, $20,000 here and 20. What do you need all that?
And then they max them out. And then most time they just paying the minimum, and they really not paying on the credit card.
Right.
They only paying interest.
That's it.
It's going to take them a lifetime.
You don't have grandkids. You still paying on the credit card. You got me 20 something.
So y'all hear this message, because it really helps.
And even if you can put a little bit, $20 or $50 towards the principal, go ahead and do that. You will realize how much that knocks that down.
Right.
Because once they get the principal down and the interest is paid off, everything's going direct to your loan now. So try to go ahead and get that knocked out the way.
Yes. Yep. So check me out.
There you go.
We'll help you out there.
We trying to save you. Yeah, we going back to Armin now. Go ahead, Armin.
So, doctor.
Yes.
Okay, I'm coming to you. All right, here's a situation. All right, I've heard you talking about this. You actually piqued me through a conversation that a third party conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm in debt.
Mm-hmm.
I come to you. What would be the first thing that you would recommend?
First, we're going to do an evaluation of your finances, of what you got coming in and going out. Because some people have more money going out than they have coming in. So we have to assess that first to see what you have to work with.
Okay, now as it relates to taxes, I work a job. I'm a W-2 earner. What would you recommend that I would do first to begin eliminating debt?
Well, the first thing I would do is I would try to get you into my business.
Okay.
So I can show you how to eliminate that debt, how to adjust your taxes, your W-4, W-2, how to adjust that first. Because I will show you that 80% of people that have a 9-to-5 is paying too much in taxes, and you're giving it to Uncle Sam. And what you don't know is the money that you get back on your return, they have kept your money all year, and they haven't given you no interest on it. So first of all, we will adjust your W-4 and see how much money you could get back on your paycheck. And then we'll start taking that money to eliminate debt.
Okay.
When I found that out and I started doing that, that's when I started getting at least $50,000 back a year on my tax saving. So that's where we would start with your W-4, showing you that you're paying too much money in taxes to Uncle Sam. That's my first step that we would do.
Okay. So now
turn that money around. Then take that money and start attacking the debt.
Okay. So now, all right, we've gone through a cycle. I decided to come in with you. We know tax season is coming around. What tool could I use that would track my expenses that I could turn into whoever my tax preparer is?
We have a tool called Cash Flow Manager, where you track every dime, everything going out and everything coming in, all of your bills, all of your whatever you have subscriptions with, whatever you have, that Cash Flow Manager will track everything. I've used it for 12 years without fail. And you don't have to have receipts. It has an app where you could take pictures of your receipt. When you go to the restaurant, bam, you could take a picture of your receipt on the spot as soon as you finish your dinner. So that is a tool, and it's audit proof.
Okay. Now, if I decide to travel somewhere, right? How can I make that travel? How can I use what I've spent on that travel towards being wrote off?
You could write off your lifestyle. You could write off your meals. You could write off your mileage, as long as you talk to someone about your business.
Okay.
As long as you give them a business card, or you say, I'm in town and I would like to share my business card with you because I'm in business and I would like to share some information with you regarding my business. I could write that whole trip off.
Wow.
Like I just came from Alabama, I will be writing it off.
So now before I pass it back to Roger, I came to you. I'm in debt. Is there any type of strategy in the system that could be used that could help you create a strategy?
Yes, we got the cash flow manager. We got the cash flow strategist. We have the tool for the W-4, how to show you how to adjust your W-4. What else do we have? We have a Zingo Travel.
What is that?
Zingo Travel. If you book a hotel, you save 70% on all hotels. If you find a hotel that pays more, we will give you 100% of that credit card, of that expense. So we save you 70%. If you find another one that's cheaper, we'll give you 100%. So when I go out of town, I use my Zingo Travel. I save 70% on my hotel. And I could sell that to my clients.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
I use it too. And we get points too. Just like with Delta, you get points.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's woo. Raj, it's on you, brother.
So, my business membership is so economical, and we offer so many things. And it's just a brain changer. And plus, it's tax deductible. So over here with my company, you write off your lifestyle. You write off everything.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
You've been there, done that.
That's retired and debt free, huh?
That's right.
On you,
And you're military, so you know.
Yeah, I thought I was debt free till I started help my grandson with his college. He almost done now though. But yeah, so
you can write that off too.
Yeah, I get ready to write him off. He getting on me.
And him too.
I get ready to write him off. Put him out there on that deck in this bad weather we had. He got one job, dump the trash. I constantly have to tell him, why is that trash? You know what I mean? Why is that trash? Why I have to tell you to do something with that? That's the only job you got. You don't have to keep the living room enough because we don't spend a lot of time in the living room anyway. It's always clean. And I'm like, you don't have to do anything in the kitchen, just us two, clean up behind ourselves. And you walk right by that garbage can knowing that's the only job you got, man.
How old is he?
Oh, he's 24.
Oh, see, if you were in business, you could pay him. You could write him off show enough.
I'm ready to write him off inside the garbage can. You no, but I really don't have no complaints to him. He's finishing up his degree.
Yeah.
He worked with 3 production companies. He worked at the mall. I really don't see him that much.
Okay.
I mean, he's home now because he's off today, but Saturday or Sunday, he's either in Virginia working with a commercial or Pennsylvania, New York. He always gone somewhere.
He's a good granddad.
He's a busy man.
Good granddad.
In the house. Yeah.
They don't come like that.
And the guy, he actually worked with the guy that did Transformers, and the guy told him, he said, man, I was living in my car. He said, you lucky, Michael Mann. He said, you are very lucky to have somebody supporting you like that.
Yes, and, he is.
Of course, Michael Mann is a multi-millionaire now, but he was telling him how he started out. But
he's truly blessed. Yes. Yeah,
getting back to you.
Kudos to you.
Thank
for
you.
being a great grandfather.
Thank you. Now, explain to folk what a financial coach is. Actually, the job title pretty much explain it, but get to the nitty gritty with them about.
I just showed them how to become debt free by working strategies, investing, having an emergency fund. I just show them that they don't think they have the money to do these things, but we find the money. We find the money and show them. Then I start helping them automate at least something to put aside. I teach the 10-10-80 rule. Pay 10% to God, pay yourself 10%, which people don't do. They never heard of paying themselves. Because when I was working, I said, because Sam could take 25 to 35% of my money off the top, and he's not working, I'm the one working.
Right.
Definitely, I can pay myself 10%. Then I show them how to max out their 401k or TSP or whatever they have, because that's tax deferred money. You know, they're not going to be taxed on that. So I show them how they can beat the system by having tax deferred and letting your money work for you.
Mm-hmm.
We got to let our money work for us. We're not supposed to be always working for the money. The money should be working for us.
Wow.
Those are the basic things that I teach. And the first thing I said, change that W-4. Stop giving Uncle Sam all your money. Put it somewhere where he can't get it. S&P 500, Sharp, Fidelity, any of those entities, and have it automated.
Right.
Because if they get it first, you don't have to worry about it. It'll be there. Mm-hmm. So those are the path that I take to show them that you can be debt free, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take some strategies. You didn't get in debt overnight, and you're not going to get out overnight. And I tell them, you can't work your way to wealth. You got to strategize your way to wealth.
That's amazing. Do you find it once a client comes to you and you start explaining things to them, do you receive any pushback from them?
Oh yeah, you do. You do. Because they're so used to doing it that way, you know. But you know, I work with them if they want to work with me. If they don't want to, next. You know, as the old people say, you can leave a mule to the crop, but you can't make them drink. So
yeah, I know that's right.
If they don't see the need, you know, they got to see the need, and they have to change their mindset. You know, it all starts in the mind. If you want to do it, you got to want to do it. You know,
absolutely.
You can't force nobody to do anything. It's got to be something. When my financial advisor told me you don't have enough money to retire, he didn't have to tell me twice. I did not want to keep working, you know, although I worked 10 years over the time I wanted to retire. But I did it because I wanted to, because I loved the job. You know, my boss and I was good. I was making good money. So, hey, I'm going to work until, you know.
Okay.
So, but everybody don't have that option, you know. So I worked longer because I wanted to. In some respects, I needed to, but then I liked what I was doing, so it was okay.
When you're doing something that you like, you never have a job.
You're right. I loved my job, and my boss and I never had any problems. Matter of fact, we retired at the same time.
Yeah, because, you know, I got my best worker rolling on. I'm rolling on.
Well, you know, he asked me to stay on until he retired, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Because he had to train someone to do what I was doing.
Right.
And he wasn't going to have no better secretary than me.
Right.
Because I knew I was good.
There you go. You know you're good when the boss
I knew I was good.
I can't retire for 10 years. Can you please hang around for
Yeah, I stayed on with him. And he calls me now asking me to do work.
But see, you know, once you get somebody, you know, that was my in Armin, you know, he I'm quite sure he had the same situation. You know, you get to one unit, everything's squared away, everybody rocking, 36 months go by, they send you somewhere else, and then you get to this unit, and the things that worked in the other unit, you trying to bring it to this unit, but they ain't trying to hear it. But the unit jacked up, you know, especially when you're at the bottom. You know, once you at the top, like Armin and I was, there's no asking. This is what we want to do.
Yeah.
You know, so that's all good.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. I mean, I was in charge. You know,
right. You know. When you in charge,
I was in charge.
You know, you can't beat that.
It was great.
You know, so
I enjoyed. I worked for him for 15 years, and those were lovely years.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pass it back over to Armin, but before I go, I want to say congratulations for being in the top 2%.
Thank you.
Only 2% of the people in the world got a doctor's degree. You know, that's just telling everybody why you are on this show, because you are a legend. Yes. You know, and it's great to see, like I said, because I'm still reading it.
Well, you know, I didn't put everything on there, really.
Yeah, well, you know, now see when I read,
I know it takes too long to read that stuff. I mean, really, I've accomplished a lot of things, and I give God all the glory because, you know, He's just has blessed in that respect, and I'm grateful, you know, for all that He has done. And of grateful for Armand being my friend for 12 years, and I'm just grateful. I'm just happy, grateful, and love God.
Blessed. And it's a blessing for us to have you here. Almond.
Thank you so much. It's nice meeting you.
You too. Now, Sid, what I got. I'm not as much as Almond. I got 45 minutes. I'm getting up there, though.
Okay. Okay.
No, I got 40. Almond got 12 years. I got 45 minutes. I'm working on
it.
Bertha, looking at your bio, one thing really stands out to me. And I'm looking at where it says her story is one of resilience, determination, and faith, serving as a powerful example of what is possible. Now, check this out now. When passion meets purpose.
Yes.
Talk about that a little bit, when passion meets purpose.
Well, you have to make up in your mind that you're going to do something in life. God gave put all of us here for a reason. And if you're not walking in the purpose and your passion, then you are not really doing what you're supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. So God ordained every one of us to do something. And when you find that something, then you learn how to do it professionally and do it, and my passion about the finances is because I know people are in situations that they don't want to be in, but they can be out. So that's my purpose in life for now, is to show them there is a better way and there is a way out. If you are willing to take the risk and do it, you got to want to. You have to change your mindset. Some people don't want to change. Mm-hmm. They like where they are. I mean, I can't imagine anybody wanting to be in debt the rest of their life, but, unnecessary debt, I'll put it that way. Mm-hmm. But I want to help them. And because of that, that's my goal and that's my purpose, to just help them and help as many people as I can, because it hasn't always been that way with me. I was there. I could relate to it because I was there. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I looked prosperous on the outside, but inside I was grounded in debt. So I know what it is. I've been there, done that. So that's my story. So I have that story to live, and I've come through that story so I could share it with you because I've been there. Yes. I'm living proof that it could be done, and I'm living proof that I was there, but now I'm not there. So I want to help you. So that's my resilience and purpose, is to take somebody along with me where I've been, and I don't have to go back there because I love what I do.
And that's powerful. That is very powerful. So what I'm going to do now, Bertha, I'm going to once again talk about the cruise. I'm going to talk about our sponsors. Mm-hmm. Roger has something else to say. He can say what he has to say to you, and you're going to close us out with something encouraging. Okay.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That sounds good.
Awesome. Again, the Legends from the Past and Future show will have a birthday cruise coming up August 2027. Contact me for more information, and we can get you on this cruise. You don't want to miss this cruise. It's going to be one awesome cruise. Also, I have to mention our sponsors. We are sponsored by Mr. and Mrs. J.T. Jones of the J&J Realty Investment Group, Mr. Carl Henson, the president and CEO of Image Powers Incorporated, and Mr. Ivy Stokes, the CEO and co-founder of MyEcon. Roger, what do you have for Dr. Evangelist Bertha Winston?
Well, I want to say, it was a great honor to have you on our show, and we thank you so much for participating and allowing us to get your information out to probably a lot of people that really could use your help in their financial situations. And it was just amazing to meet you. And, and once again, thanks again for blessing us with your presence at this present moment in time.
And I appreciate you having me on tonight. And now, you had wanted me to give some encouraging words.
Yes, ma'am.
My encouragement to you today would be, if you want to get out of debt, and I pray that you do, sit down this week and write out your income, your expenses, and your debt. Pick one step toward debt elimination and start today. I always use this quote: you don't have to be great to get started, but you do have to get started to be great.
Boom.
And the other one is, if you fail to plan, then you obviously plan to fail. You don't have to fail. If you start today, even begin teaching your children one lesson at a time about financing. Commit to saving for retirement, even if it's a small amount. Let's get out of debt. Let's not be the borrower. Let's be the lender.
Boom.
I pray that you'll go to my website, www. There you will find my free ebook on how to debt. And you can set up a consultation with me. And
there you go.
So I thank you guys. You all been great. It's been a joy. And I just admire you so much. Keep doing what you do. I encourage you. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you do. I'm so proud of you, Armand.
Hey, well, we all are. I tell you, this has been one great ride, but I can't override what you just put out. You put out some great nuggets, and that's what we're going to end with, okay? Hold tight. Right. Everyone else, come back next week. Check out that show Friday night, Check out the We Are Better Together show on Sunday. Both shows start at 7 o'clock. And Friday starts at 8 o'clock. Sunday starts at 10 o'clock. And Tuesday every Monday at 7 o'clock. Live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and now we have Twitter. Welcome to the platform. Welcome to the show.